Hello guys, what is happening? Today we're back with another video of basically just a little update. As you can see behind me in the background, a new tank and just what's happening and how we're dealing with stuff during this whole COVID-19 outbreak. So here we go. So straight away you can see another new tank, the small Exoterra. The one to the left here is the one that has always been here for our crested gecko, and this here is a new tank that we've set up, which I'll run through in a minute, which has got a few little unique things to it. So yeah, we'll start with the left one first. Nothing's really changed with Rolo's tank. Everything's how it should be still. Clean up crew are doing their job on the bottom. He's got his heat mat and his thermometer there, and you can see him just there. Just there chilling. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. All we've done is just move that over to accompany the other tank, if it'll focus. There. They fit on the unit quite nicely as well, but I'm looking at trying to get something to fit down here, like a little bullfrog tank, Pac-Man frog. So hopefully that will be coming in the near future. And then this here is the new tank, which at the minute, obviously because of this whole COVID-19, I'm in the UK and the UK is currently on lockdown for 3 weeks, so you can't buy no live animals or, you know, anything like that. You can go to pet shops for the essentials, but not because you want a new lizard. Now, a few of you that follow me over on my Instagram at ARC Exotics will know what I'm planning to keep in here. If you can have a little guess and leave it in the comments below, then let me know. I'll give you a little layout of it just so you can have a bit of a better guess. I put a few clean-up crew in here to get it ready. It just needs some moss on the floor. But again, when I'm allowed out, I'll go and get some. And then the background here is the frog mat carpet, the moss carpet, which is normally on the bottom. But what we've done is, as you can see here, we've siliconed it to the side of the tank, going all the way round, so it covers the whole background. And if it'll focus again, and so it comes a little bit further out like that. So instead of having a big clumpy Exoterra background which comes out quite a bit of the way in a small tank and risking the new animal getting behind it, we thought we'd do this and try it out. But it's actually come up really well, and obviously when you spray it as well, it holds moisture quite well. So yeah, have a little guess what you think's going in there. It's just a basic setup for now. We've got one of the LED strip bars on the top, the thermometer to check the temperature, and the haberstat, which is obviously next to Rolo's one with his thermometer. So yeah, that is all we've got on this side of the room for now, which is to do with reptiles. Right, now we're on to the isopod collection. As you've seen in the previous video, we moved enclosures for them, or tubs. They're settled into this tub quite nicely. Everything's growing how it should. I've taken a few out to put into the tank over there, like we said about. But other than that, they tend to be under this one the most. As you can see there, look, loads of babies there. And obviously, these are the large orange woodlice, but obviously they've had a lot of babies, so they're doing well. So we'll put them back where they belong, down there. And then we've got some of the common grey ones, and we have one other species in here, but I forget the name of them, but you don't see too many of them. But what we're going to do is go over to a website called Paul's Dubious and order a few more, because it's quite hard to get, not rare ones, but different species ones in the UK other than the 3 common ones. But other than that, as far as that stands, that is doing well. Now obviously I've shown you at the minute what we've got in the room, but like I say, for the next couple of weeks I'll be confined to the house, so there's not an awful lot of content I'll be able to do for you, because at the minute we actually only have one reptile in this room. So that's all I'll really be showing you for the time being. But I'll be on Instagram a lot, doing a lot of stuff over there, like posting and reposting other people's videos and photos and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to be a bit more active on there. So ARC Exotics, get over to that. And if you've got any stickers and want to do a sticker swap with me, I'm willing to do that as well. I've had quite a few come in. We'll show you just here. This is the little frame I've got just for all of the stickers that have been sent my way, and for each one been sent my way, I've sent one back. But if you don't do the whole swap and trade thing, and if you just want one in general, then hit me up and we'll sort one of them out to you and send them out to you. But just a little shout out to a few of the good pages on Instagram that I follow and that I enjoy looking at the content of. And obviously the Reptile Integrity Protection Society as well, which is to do with Mary Python as well. So all of that. But it's quite a good little thing going on that the community's got. Helps each other out, and yeah, looks good as well when it's on a board like this. So if you've got any stickers or just want one from me, be sure to let me know. Now in this video I might sound a little bit bunged up and a little bit sort of stuffy. I have actually got a cold at the minute, but don't panic. I don't think it's COVID-19. It's just a general cold by the seams of it, because I've got a rain nose and stuff like that. So yeah, just a message to all of you guys watching, and for anyone in that matter, just make sure you stay in, stay safe, just crack on and get it done, and hopefully then we can be out and about again, filming animals and doing what we all normally do and enjoy. So yeah, make sure. Right guys, we're just moving on to a few products that we want to talk about at the minute in this video, and now we're going to mention the Turtle Clean. As you know, I don't keep turtles, I never have, not yet anyway. But this works a treat for getting water stained glass nice and clean and come up really well. You should be able to get it from almost anywhere where you're watching this video from, because it is an Exoterra product. So they're quite well dispatched around the world. I ordered this from Swell Reptiles in the UK. But like I say, it does work really well, and if you continuously use it as well, not just once a week or once a month, continue to use it as regularly as you can, when the water stain appears, it will come up a lot easier as well. I used to use vinegar and warm water, but that was a lot of elbow grease, so this is much easier, so I definitely recommend it. Now we're on to the two dried fruit mixes that we have for Rolo, the Crested Gecko. We have the Repashy Superfoods Mango, and we have the Pangea Watermelon. When I got him, obviously he's a rescue, so he never really had any live bugs at all. Tried him on them and he wasn't interested. He started off on the mango, and I thought I'd try something new for him, and he absolutely loves the watermelon as well. So now I just switch it up on alternative days, just to give him a bit of a varied diet, you know, just something different for him instead of the same stuff. I'm going to be ordering another one from Pangea, the figured insect, because you guys over on Instagram have told me that it's a really good thing for crested geckos and they really do like it. So I'm going to be trying that one next. And last but not least, we're moved on to the custodial fuel. Obviously you can have this in your isopod tub, and you can also have it in your bioactive enclosures as well. I'm currently low on it at the minute. I've not got an awful amount in there, but I'll show you in the last video. They're just little sticks like that. But as far as clean up kit, if you want to breed your own, and then you can dispatch them into whatever tank you have when you set it up, it's really not hard, as you can see in the previous video that I've done. Hardly any maintenance, chuck these in, give it a little spray now and again, and that's your isopod sorted. And as you can see in the video today, the babies were coming off already, so we put some into the new tank to settle in for when we get the surprise lizard. So yeah, other than that, they are the 4 products. Right guys, now that is basically the update video done for this week. Like I say, it's a bit of a boring one really. Not a lot has changed at all. As far as stock, animal wise, nothing's changed, and other than a new setup, that is it. But there's nothing in there at the minute, so, and it's not like we can't get one even if there was one about, because there's just genuinely not one around. We've rung 4 or 5 local stores to get one in, and they can't anyway, so it might be to do with the COVID-19 scenario, or it might just be in general they're not that well sourced around my area. So just keep an eye out for that. But before we go, you guys on Instagram wanted a little Q&A, so I put up a little post to say ask whatever you want, and we've got a few questions, so we're just going to go through them now. Right, the first question is, I've written down on my notepad here, so I'm just going to read them off to you. What is your real name? My real name is Harry. You don't need to know my last name, so I'm Harry. Nice to meet you. Where do you live? I live in Suffolk, which is in England. There's a county, sort of on the White Cliffs of Dover, if you know, sort of round that way. Not too far from there, a couple of hours away from London. The next question is, what reptiles do you or have you kept? So I've kept numerous leopard geckos, numerous crescent geckos as well actually, 2 or 3 bearded dragons, a couple of corn snakes, probably about 3 or 4, quite a few ball pythons at a time as well, but say I'm down to actually no ball pythons at all at the minute. What else? I think roughly that's the sort of basic stuff, other than like the little things like the tree frogs and sandboas, bits and bobs like that. But yeah, I feel like for my age and my situation, I've kept a good amount. So yeah, but there's a lot more in the future that I plan to keep. So the next thing on the list for me is the surprise lizard that we've got just in the corner there, and also an Aki monitor, which I've got a nice space for. So yeah, that's something I definitely want to be doing. I'm going to go to the Doncaster Reptile show in the UK. There's a lot of dates on the website for that, so once I know what date I'll be going, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But that's all up in the air at the minute due to the current situation. But that's where I'm looking to get the Aki monitor from. So yeah, this year there'll be a lot of content coming for new animals. I've got a few more questions, so I only got about 12 in total, so I didn't get too many, but may as well answer them because it won't do no harm. The next one is, what do you have planned for 2020 on your channel? Basically the same as what we are doing, just covering reptile knowledge and footage and care to help you guys out, and just to enjoy it and see what other people are keeping and the community of it all, and just grow the channel out, stuff like that. I've got a few trips abroad which are to do with animals, like visiting animal sanctuaries and stuff like that. So again, they're all up in the air at the minute, so I don't want to promise and commit to nothing, but they are booked and paid for, so if everything does get back to normal, that definitely will be happening. So it's something definitely to stay tuned for and look out for, but I'll explain a little bit more about that when it comes a bit closer. Right, now for the last question, which is, do you have any pets other than reptiles? Yeah, I used to have a dog of 14 years, but she sadly passed away. At the minute, I've got 2 cats, which are both rescued from the Blue Cross in United Kingdom, which is just a really big rescue shelter, like the RSPCA. Yes, I've got 2 cats, and I've currently got an outdoor pond. Well, I've got 2 outdoor ponds. I've got a nature pond and a goldfish and koi carp pond as well. So yeah, if you want to see that, then I'll show you in a video, but if you're not too bothered, then I won't bother. But yeah. And also guys, one more thing before I forgot, we have also linked up with BDB Pets. It's an Instagram page who are an American online retailer for pet supplies and feeder insects. We're now working together with them, and I have a discount code for you guys. So I have a lot of American followers on Instagram, so I'm not sure how it is here compared to my YouTube channel, but ARC Space Exotics is the discount code for 10%. I'll put it up on the screen just so you know, but they're a brilliant page, quite a big following on Instagram as well, so make sure you check them out. We're going to have a few parcels arriving from them in the coming time, which we're going to be unboxing and showing you guys, so stick around for that. Right guys, and other than that, that is about it for this video. If you have any sort of questions or queries about what to feed your animal or what to do with your animal during the whole COVID-19 pandemic, then let me know, because there's a lot of different alternative ways to feed your animal and care for them when stuff is limited, like resources to food, equipment, stuff like that. But again, go over to ARC Exotics on Instagram, or ARC_exotics on Instagram. Message me on there. I'm a lot more active on there, so you're more likely to get a response on there than you are here, just because the notifications are turned on. But any questions like that, be sure to help and get over and help each other out as well. If I can't help you, then one of my followers will, who are quite knowledgeable. So yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for next week's one. Thank you very much.